Try to solve one more on the complex matrices. Find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the matrix. Find the eigenvalues, eigenvectors, is it visible, my board?
Yes, ma'am.
Find the eigenvalues and eigenvectors of the matrix. A is equal to 3i, 2 plus I, minus 2 plus I, and minus I. Try to solve this. Try చేయండి మా. Try చేయండి. Tell me the eigenvalues for that.
Ma'am, mic mute, ma'am.
Okay, the characteristic equation is that A minus lambda I is equal to 0. For that, here 3i minus lambda 2 plus I minus 2 plus I minus lambda is equal to 0. Right? For that, 3i minus lambda minus I minus lambda minus 2 plus I into minus 2 plus I equal to 0. For that, tell me the equation. Okay,
Lambda square minus 2i lambda minus 2
lambda square minus 2I lambda
minus
plus
2 equals to 0.
minus 2 or plus 8. Just multiply my here we got plus 8 is equal to 0. Lambda square minus
plus 8.
huh?
Plus 8, plus 8.
Plus 8, right? Okay. For that, tell me the root values. That means eigenvalues. Eigenvalues are 4i. I'm writing directly, ma. Just simplify that equation, or else directly from the calculus also we got it. Okay, eigenvalues are 4i minus 2i. Anyone got that answer?
Lambda square minus 2 lambda minus 8, ma'am.
Plus 8. Check cheyandi. I square value minus 1 kada, just multiply all. Correct. Exactly, we got plus 8 only there. Plus 8 amma.
ఈ రూట్స్ ఎట్లా సాటిస్ఫై అవుతాయి మ్యామ్ ప్లస్ 8 అయితే 4i minus 2i satisfy होगा मैम रूट से.
అవ్వట్లేదా? సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసి సెట్ చేసావా? ఈ మల్టిప్లికేషన్ కరెక్ట్ గా చేయండి. మన నో నీడ్ ఐగన్ వెక్టర్స్, మైట్ ఈస్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్. ఐగన్ వెక్టర్స్ చేస్తారా దీనికి? Anyone got these eigen values? Is it correct or wrong?
Yes,
Correct
ma'am.
only, ma'am.
It's correct only, ma. Okay. 4i minus 2i. Next, eigen vector start చేస్తున్నారా లేదా? చేద్దాం. ఓకేనా? Eigen vector. It's very difficult, but we will try. If lambda is equal to 4i, that corresponding eigen vector. But in the textbook only for this question eigen values, ma, not for the eigen vectors, but we will try this. Okay, that if lambda is equal to 4i, for that corresponding eigen vector, what is the formula for that? A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0. Okay. So what is lambda value here? 4i. That is a minus 4i I into x is equal to 0. Then substitute here, that is 3i minus 4i. Just substitute here 3i, lambda is 4i, 2 plus I and minus 2 plus I and minus I minus 4i into x is x. Next step we'll write that x. Okay, then 3i minus 4i how much? Minus I, 2 plus I minus 2 plus I minus 4i, that is minus 5i, right? Into x1, number of unknowns how many? x1 x2 is equal to 0. For that, tell me the row operation. Tell me the row operation for this. Anyone? Tell me the row operation for this.
R2 plus R1.
2 plus R2 tends to R2 plus R1. Okay, I cancel అయిపోతుంది, right? For that minus I, 2 plus I. Minus 2 plus I minus I, that is minus 2 minus 5i plus 2 plus I, that is 2 minus 4i, right? 2 minus 4i into x1 x2 is equal to 0. Next operation, tell me. Next, 0 ainda? No 0. Again
IR2 minus R1.
I
R2.
then R2 changes to I R2
minus 2 R1.
minus 2 R1, right? Okay. Shall I rub the first part now for finding eigenvalues? Is it over? All are copied?
Yes, ma'am.
No, 1 minute.
Okay, continue. Copy చేయండి. Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, then tell me ma, R2 changes to IR2 minus 2R1. For that, minus I 2 plus I. For this, it is 0. And next, here I'll write ma I into R2. What about the R2 row? Second element, second number 2 minus 4I. I'll multiply with I, that is I into 2 minus 4I minus 2 into 2 plus I. That is 2I minus 4I into I square value minus 1, that is plus 4, minus 4 and minus 2I. Therefore, this is 0, right? That means for the second row, second element as 0. Is it clear? Then x1, x2. If you write directly, mean in that one step only you have to make 0 ma. ikkade rasayandi step confusion lekunda extension avakunda R2 changes to R2 plus R1. If you మీరు direct గా రాయగలిగితే then you can write, okay, or else write down step wise. Okay, then here number of non-zero rows, how many here? Tell me. R is equal to 1 and number of unknowns are 2, that is n is equal to 2. For that, n minus r is equal to 2 minus 1, that is 1. Okay, let us assume one variable as arbitrary constant. After that, write it as the matrix as in equation form, that is minus ix1 plus 2 plus I into x2 is equal to 0. Let us take, I'll take x2 as k. x2 k anukunte, then minus I into, substitute in the above equation, substitute in the above equation. For that, minus ix1 plus 2 plus I into k equal to 0. From that, minus I into x1 is equal to minus of 2 plus I into k. Therefore, what is x1 here? x1 is minus minus cancel both sides and 2 plus I by I, right? 2 plus I by I. For that, I'll rationalize this 2 plus I by I into multiply and dividing with I ma. Why? Because complex numbers maximum denominator lo lekunda check cheskondi. Okay, then here 2 plus I into I means 2I minus 1 by I square value minus 1. From that, plus 1 minus 2I. Therefore, what about x1? x1 is equal to 1 minus 2I into k. Here k ma into k. There also k, and here plus 1 minus 2I into k. Is it clear? Any doubts? It is 2I plus 1 minus 2I into k. Therefore, x1 is plus 1 minus 2I into k and x2 as k. Now, shall I rub this part here for finding
Yeah.
eigenvalues and eigenvectors? Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Therefore, యాక్చువల్గా యూనిట్ మనకు అయిపోయింది మా, నేను ఎక్స్ట్రా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఓకే కాంప్లెక్స్ మీద కూడా చెప్తే ఇంకా పర్ఫెక్ట్ అవుతారన్న ఉద్దేశంతో చెప్తున్నా. అదర్వైజ్ నో నీడ్ దీస్ ఆల్ క్వశ్చన్స్. ఓకే, therefore if lambda is equal to, what about the first eigenvalue here? Lambda is equal to 4i. 4i, for that case eigenvector x1, x2 is equal to x1 as k, x2 k and x1 as 1 minus 2I into k. Take k outside, therefore 1 minus 2I and 1. Therefore, what is the eigenvector for that? Therefore, 1 minus 2I and 1 is the eigenvector if lambda is equal to 4I. Write down. This is the first case. Is it clear? Any doubts? This is rough part. Only. Or else this is 2 by 2 matrices. No, ma'am, memo zeros cheyakunda rows directly will write as equations and after that we will simplify and that's your wish only. Okay, na? Zeros cheyakunda direct equations through a means solve chesi x1 x2 find out chestamante then continue like this. Okay, or else continue with row operations.
మేము ఒకసారి క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్ ఈక్వేషన్ సాల్వ్ చేయండి మేము ఒకసారి. నాకు -8 వస్తుంది.
ఇంకొకసారి ట్రై చేయమా? మరి అప్పుడే చెప్తే చేసేవాళ్ళం కదరా.
మంచి ట్రై చేస్తా కూర్చున్నా మ్యామ్, నాకు అది రావట్లేదు.
చూద్దాం.
వాల్యూస్ కూడా -4i 2i వస్తుంది.
-4i 2i అంటే +8 కదా.
మ్యామ్ -8 కదా మ్యామ్, -4i 2i
i స్క్వేర్ వాల్యూ ఎంతరా?
-1.
మైనస్ ఉంది, మైనస్ ఇంటూ మైనస్ ప్లస్ కదా. -4i into 2i means what? Already 1 minus and I square value -1. Minus into minus plus 4 into 2 8. ఇంకెక్కడ వస్తుంది డౌట్? Is it clear now?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Finished? Finished first case?
Yes, ma'am.
Then can continue the second one. What about the next eigenvalue here? Lambda is equal to -2i. Continue ma. Try చేయండి. Case 2. If lambda is equal to -2i, then find eigenvector for that corresponding eigenvector. For that, what is the formula? A minus lambda I into x is equal to 0. Then this is 3i. Directly I am writing from the characteristic equation. What is that? 3i minus lambda. Lambda means here 2i. Already 3i minus lambda, minus into minus plus. Here 2 plus I. Minus 2 plus I minus I minus lambda, that is plus 2i, right? Into x1, x2 is 0. Tell me the raw operation. Now tell me the row operation for this.
5i R2 plus 2R1.
5
I R2. 5 into I into R2.
R2 tends to 5i R2
Plus 2R1.
plus 2R1. 0 అవుతుందా directly? 5i
Direct-
R2. 5i means here
Direct
10
conversion.
plus 4. Okay. ఇక్కడ 3i plus 2i కదా ఫస్ట్ స్టెప్ రాసా.
5i అవుతుంది.
అదే 5i 2 plus i minus 2 plus i into x1 x2 equal to 0. Now tell me the row operation for that. That is R2 tends to
5i
minus
R2.
Yes.
5
I R2.
5R2. Okay, 5R2 minus
Yeah.
minus R1, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That is 5i 2 plus i. This is minus 2 into 5, that is minus 10. 5i minus 5 is 0. Okay, na? Next, for the second element, 5 into R2 as I minus 2 minus I. That is 4i minus 2. For that, this is 4i minus 2 into x1 x2 is equal to 0. Ma, is there any mistake? Just tell me, ma. Is it correct? Girl side? No one is telling.
Yes, ma'am, correct.
Okay. Next, tell me the next row operation. Girl side. Girl side, tell me, ma.
No reply.
Huh? R2 tends to IR2
Plus 2R1.
plus 2R1. Right. That is 5i 2 plus I. IR2 means that is minus 10i plus 2 into 5i. That is 10 0. Okay. Next one, tell me IR2. I'll write here that simplification. I into R2. That is I into 4i minus 2. I into 4i minus 2 plus 2 into 2 plus I. Right? That is 4i into I minus 4 minus 2i plus 4 and plus 2i. Right? Therefore, again it will cancel. Plus 2i. Therefore, minus 2i plus 2i, 4 minus 4 is 0. Into x1, x2 is equal to 0, 0. Next, therefore here n is 2 and r is number of 0 rows or non-zero rows are 1. Then n minus r is equal to what? N minus r is equal to 2 minus 1, 1. Let us take one variable as arbitrary constant. Okay, then write down the equation for that. 5i x1 plus 2 plus I into x2 is equal to 0. That is, let us take one variable x2 as k. That is, substitute in the above equation. 5i x1 plus 2 plus I into k is equal to 0. That is 5i x1 is equal to minus of 2 plus I into k. For that, x1 is equal to minus 2 plus I by 5 into I. Then I'll write this as simply divided by 5 I into multiplying and dividing with I. Okay, that is 1 by 5 into minus 2i into I square minus 1 by I square value minus 1. Okay, next continuation. Last step I'll write here. Shall I rub that first part or else? Or else I'll write the last step here, that is, okay, suppose ma, it complete aithe I'll rub this. Complete ayinda case 2, first part.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll write here. Then 1 by 5 into 1 plus 2i. This is x1. Okay, then therefore if lambda is equal to minus 2i, for that case eigenvector x1 x2 is equal to what? X1 as 1 by 5 into 1 plus 2i k ma, ikkadanta k untundi, always k is just not k.
Ma'am, అక్కడ I square minus 1
Oh,
x1 కింద రైట్ సైడ్
చెప్పు.
I square minus 1 దాని పైన స్టెప్.
I square వాల్యూ మైనస్ 1, మైనస్ ఇంటూ మైనస్ ప్లస్ అవుతుంది ఇక్కడ, అంతేనా?
మ్యామ్ 2i minus 1 వస్తుంది.
2i minus 1 వస్తుంది.
ఇప్పుడు చేంజ్ అవుతుంది, ఇప్పుడు చేంజ్ అవుతుంది, ఇక్కడ మైనస్ వస్తుంది. ఇప్పుడు 2i minus 1, ఓకేనా? That is 1 by 5 into 2i minus 1 into k and x2 as k. Okay, for that I will take k by 5 common and 2i minus 1 and 5. This is the, if lambda is equal to minus 2i, for that case eigenvector 2i minus 1 and 5. Okay na? No doubt. Lambda is equal to minus 2i, then eigenvector 2i minus 1 and 5. Hold down.
Completed.
Completed. Shall I give one more question, ma?
Homework.
Not homework, class work. Still 12 minutes only there. ఉంది కదా టైం, చేయండి ఇప్పుడు. ఓకే, టుమారో డెఫినెట్లీ. అమ్మా మీకు థీరం స్టేట్మెంట్స్ ఇచ్చాను కదా,
11 ఇచ్చింది మ్యామ్.
11లో మనం ఒక్క క్వశ్చన్ కూడా చేయలేదు కదా.
చెప్పాలా మ్యామ్ మీరు ఇంకా?
చెప్పేదే ఉండదు, డెటర్మెంట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆ క్వశ్చన్ ఇస్తాం.
రేపు చెప్తారా మీరు?
వాటి మీద పర్టికులర్ గా క్వశ్చన్స్ అంటే ఏం లేదు నాన్న. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇది కంప్లీట్ అయితే చెప్తాను చూడండి. It's finished, ma?
అయిపోయింది ma'am.
All are copied?
Yes, ma'am.
Once you see the statement, if lambda is an eigenvalue, ఒక స్టేట్మెంట్ ఉంది చూడండి, ఇంపార్టెంట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ అని వేయడం ఎట్టించారు. If lambda is an eigenvalue of the non-singular matrix A, then det A by lambda is an eigenvalue of the matrix adjoint A. అంటే how they are given the question, what are the eigenvalues? Lambda, for example, I'll discuss that. Okay. Statement important, that type of questions are important. If, okay, I'll give an example for that. If eigenvalues are 1, 2, 3, okay, then find adjoint A eigenvalues. Adjoint A eigenvalues. How to solve this? Tell me, ma, from that statement. ఇక్కడ eigenvalues 1, 2, 3 ఇచ్చి then find adjoint A eigenvalues అంటే how we got that answer? Tell me. Adjoint A from the statement, adjoint A ki eigenvalues formula ఏంటి? Det A by lambda, right? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Adjoint A eigenvalues are formula det A by lambda. But how we got det A? Without knowing the matrix, how we got determinant of A? Tell me, ma. This one also we got from the statements. Sum of the eigenvalues is equal to what?
0.
Huh?
No.
Sum of the eigenvalues and product of the eigenvalues. I gave two important statements, note and better answer. Sum of the eigenvalues is equal to what? Determinant of A. Product of the eigenvalues is equal to what? I'm sorry. Sum of the eigenvalues
Trace
is
of
equal
A.
to trace of A. Product of the eigenvalues is equal to what? Det A. Already here we know that eigenvalues are lambda values 1, 2, 3. From that we got det A value. Okay. Det A means what? Product of the eigenvalues. Okay. From one of the statement, product of the eigenvalues is equal to what? Determinant of A. From this statement. ఇంకా అట్లా చేయడమేనా? మీరు స్టేట్మెంట్స్ బై హార్ట్ చేయాలి, ఆ పర్టికులర్ కేసుని బట్టి ఆ స్టేట్మెంట్ త్రూ ఫాలో అవ్వాలి. ఫ్రమ్ ది స్టేట్మెంట్, ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది ఐగన్ వాల్యూస్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది ఐగన్ వాల్యూస్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు det A. Eigenvalues is equal to determinant of A. Here, what are the product of the eigenvalues? Means 1, 2 into 3 is equal to det A. From that, det A is equal to 6. Therefore, adjoint A eigenvalues. ఇక్కడ ఎన్ని ఐగన్ వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి మనకి? లాంబ్డా వాల్యూస్ 3. Then how will take the formula? Lambda det A by lambda 1, det A by lambda 2,
Lambda 2,
and
det A
det
by
A
lambda
by
3.
lambda 3. From that, what is det A? 6 by 1, and next 6 by 2, and 6 by 3. From that 6 comma 2 3s are, and 3 2s are. That is, what
6,
are the
3, 2.
adjoint eigenvalues? 6 3 2. Okay, 6 3 2.
రాసుకోవాలి
రాసుకోండి. Is it clear, ma? Very simple questions and easy.
Yes, ma'am.
Bits wise important. Bits wise important. ఇప్పుడు బిట్స్ రావు కదా మాకు అనుకోవద్దు. నెక్స్ట్ ఫర్దర్ గా ఏదైనా కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ కైనా ఏదైనా ఐగన్ వాల్యూస్ అండ్ ఐగన్ వెక్టర్స్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. Okay, completed.
Yes, ma'am.
And one more statement also there, ma. Once you see the statements, if lambda is an eigenvalue of A, then the eigenvalues of B is equal to A naught A square plus A1A plus A2I is A naught lambda square plus A1 lambda plus A2. Okay, that type of statement also important. మనకు eigenvalues ఇస్తాడు, then for that find out the B polynomial eigenvalues. For that, for example, here for this question lambda eigenvalues are 1, 2, 3. చూస్తున్నారా లేదా స్టేట్మెంట్స్?
చూస్తున్నాం.
Is there the polynomial form ఉంది కదా. If lambda is an eigenvalue of A, then B is equal to A naught A square plus A1A plus A2I.
ఉంది మ్యామ్.
What about the eigenvalues for that? Eigenvalue formula ఏంటి? A naught lambda square plus
A1 lambda
plus
plus
A2,
A2I.
right? Okay, B is equal to A naught A square plus A1A plus A2I. Okay, for that eigenvalue formula A naught lambda square plus A1 lambda plus A2. Lambda eigenvalues is 1, 2, 3 and then find out B eigenvalues means then substitute each and everything. For that we got the polynomial form for the B. ఇక్కడ మనకి A0, A1, A2 అన్న values తెలియమా, only lambda values తెలుసు, that is lambda as 1. For substitute that we got one polynomial form and next substitute B A0 lambda is 2. For that we got one more polynomial, that is one eigenvalue for the polynomial B. And if lambda is 3, again substitute here, we got the third polynomial. The 3 are the eigenvalues for the polynomial form. B is equal to A naught A square plus A1A plus A2 into I. Okay. Okay, these are the concepts in second unit. It's enough, ma. Okay, almost all 101% over, not 100%. Okay, excess kuda cheppam manam questions. It's enough for the second unit. Okay, from the next class
Okay, ma'am.
onwards, I'll start that Rolle's theorem, functions of several variables and single variables. Once you see the third unit name is, what is the third unit name? See, ma, once you see your notebooks, front papers, starting papers, third unit name cheppandi.
Functions of
Functions
single
of
and
single
Functions of
variable.
single and several
several
variables.
variables.
Okay, next class we will start functions of single variables. Already it is there in intermediate. Single variables means that is Lagrange's Rolle's and Cauchy's theorem and that related questions. Okay, that 3 are up to that 3 is CIE 1 portion. Okay, na? First unit, second unit, third unit, half part. Okay, ma.
Okay, ma'am. Bye.
Wait, I'll take the attendance. Wait, no. Don't go. Or వెళ్ళిపోతే మీ అటెండెన్స్ మిస్. who is Kandam Karthik myself, K6, K7, K8, K9, L0, L1, L2, L3, L4 absent, L4, L5, L6, L7, L8, L9, M0 absent, M1, M2, M3, M4 absent ma, M4
M4 present, madam.
present okay, maybe last లో ఉందేమో చూద్దాం. M4, M5, M6, M7, M8, N0, M9, M9 and N0. Okay, N1, N2, N3, N4, N5, N6, N7, N8, N9, P0, P1, P2, whatever P3, P4 ma. P3, P4 and P5, P6 present.
Ma'am, P3 present, ma'am, P3.
Okay. P5, P6 and after the P6, P7, P8, P9.
Absent.
P7, P8, P9 absent. Next Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, Q5 and Q6 ma. Q6,
Last pair పెట్టుకున్నాడు విషా.
Q6,
Absent.
Q7, Q8, Q9.
Q7 present, ma'am.
Q7 present, Q8, Q9. Ma, please rename with your rule number. Okay, next R0, R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6. Who is Varshit? Varshit.
P3, ma'am.
P3 ma'am, I'll change.
P3, okay. And M4 and Q7 present. Okay, ma. Okay,
Madam,
thank you.
absent
Next
number
class we will
ఒకసారి
discuss
చెప్తారా,
the third
madam?
unit. Next time, ma. Okay, ma. Thank you for all.